Hi friends, thanks for joining me. Just have a fun little flow that we'll do today, and we're actually going to start standing at the top of our mats. Enjoy. Thanks for joining me. Let's move and breathe together. Let's start at the top of our mats. So plant your feet down about hips distance and take a moment to lift your toes up, spread them wide, and then bring them back down. Same with the heels, lift them up, bring them back down, and then energetically pull them apart just a little bit. So we're finding some rooting points, some anchoring points in the feet, and from that pressing down, can you lift up through the back of the neck, the crown of the head. We're reaching in opposite directions. A couple rounds of breath here before we get going. Broadening the collarbone, just slightly pulling the heart center forward. And then bringing the hands to heart center. Letting each finger press into its opposite finger. And let's begin. Inhale, lift the arms up really wide as they circle up, and as they touch hands, bring them back down and move with a little bit of resistance. Soften the knees now. So as you inhale, externally rotate the hands and then lift the air up, press down through the feet just slightly, and exhale, hands, heart center. Again, softly bend in the knees as we lift up. And this time, hook the thumbs like so. Soften the knees, and we're going to wave the spine a little bit. So maybe they're really small. Maybe even coming down into a chair pose. Just waving the spine, however that looks. Doesn't matter, just let it feel like some movement here. And then put the weight into the right foot, and we're going to lift the left knee up into a one-leg mountain. Still buoyancy in the legs. Release the hands, begin to draw them back as the heart center reaches forward and the left heel goes towards the left glute. And then continue on into airplane pose. So extending out, soft bend in the right knee, pull back on the right hip crease. All right, now big step back. Left foot meets the back of the mat. And arms are going to reach forward. So you can clasp the hands if you like or touch all the fingertips. Pull back on the right hip crease. Pull the belly towards the spine and still finding some buoyancy here. Exhale, bring the hands down and lengthen the front leg as you pull forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find space. And exhale, pour forward. Inhale, puff up the back of the heart. So you're making more space between the heart and the floor. And then drag the right foot all the way up and back into tripod down dog. Bend both legs and then open the right hip. So taking a moment here. I like to kind of bend and then extend. Bend and extend. And then gaze in between the hands, and we're going to step all the way back through. As you pull the thigh to the chest, let it puff up so you have space to step through. Blocks are excellent for this. And then inhale into L shape and exhale, forward fold. Soft bend in the knees. Rise all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands, heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up, clasp the thumbs, maybe the other side. And then wave the spine. And then put the weight into the left foot. Begin to lift the right leg up. And bring the right heel towards the right glute as the heart pulls forward. And we're going to slow motion move into an airplane-ish position. I like to give quite a big bend in the left standing leg. Pull back on the left hip crease. And then reach it all the way back. The foot touches and then wave the arms out front. Let the fingertips touch each other. Pull back on the left hip crease. And then slowly the hands come down. Lengthen the front leg as you pour forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, and then puff up the back of the heart. See if you can make some space, enough space to lift the left heel up and drag it back. It doesn't have to be straight, just a little, just an option. Bend both knees and have a bit of a play here. And then slow step forward in between the hands. Up into L shape, big lift. And exhale, right foot meets the left as you fold. Soft bend in the knees, rise all the way up to stand. And interlace the thumbs, let's go right into it. Soften the knees as you wave. Add on this time, put the weight into the right leg. Left leg comes up. And the exhale, wave back into airplane. And stay for an extra beat here. And then slowly step back as the arms go forward. It's the same time this time. And then the back heel plants as you draw the left arm back into warrior two. Steady breath. Now both arms come back, kind of like you're holding a beach ball here. So the reverse warrior, holding the beach ball, and then bring it forward and then throw it off the back of the mat. Let's come all the way forward. Big bends in the knees. Lift up and back. And again, bring the ball forward and then throw it off the back of the mat. Once more, shift forward, up. And exhale, wave it towards the back of the mat. Plant the right hand down. All right, we're going into Vinyasa. So the left foot is going to stack on top of the right foot. We're going to do this with the knees bent, kind of stick the booty out a little bit, and bring both soles of the feet onto the ground if you can. And then we'll kind of do a little step thing here. So press into the right foot, bring the right sole of the foot all the way down, and lift the left leg up a little bit. Maybe it comes to the knees, and then bring it back down, both feet on the ground. Inhale, the right toes come up, maybe to the knee. Bring it to the ground. Again, inhale, the left toes climb up. Exhale, they climb down. Inhale, right toes climb up. Leave it there, really glue it towards the knee, and then bring the left hand down. Bring the knee towards the nose. Now we're going to do Vinyasa, tree pose on the other side. So just bring the heel all the way around. This time lift the right arm up. Little tilt-a-whirl there. One more inhale. And slowly touch the right toes down. So you can stay here in this little like kickstand, or you can go ahead and open up into Wild Thing by widening the heart and getting big. Exhale, sink the hips down. You might be a little on the side of your mat, and that's fine. Let's just do a forward fold. Bring the hands wide. Reach the crown of the head towards the top of the mat. And then we'll shift forward. So plant the hands, bend the front leg, and just kind of shift forward. Come into L shape. And exhale, forward fold. And you can kind of wiggle over on your mat if you want to. Really, the mat's kind of arbitrary, but inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Let's try this on the other side. Lots of little pieces here. Roll up, kind of hook the thumbs as you roll up, and then begin to wave. Bring the weight into the left foot now. As the right knee comes up, and exhale, slowly bring the heel to the glute, and then extend out as the heart reaches forward. Bend the standing leg as you slowly reach the toes back. The arms go forward and they touch. Back heel plants. Draw the right arm back slowly. Lots of resistance. And then inhale, reverse warrior with the ball. Bring it forward and then shift it back. So you have to shift the feet and bend the back knee and then come forward. So keeping lots of buoyancy in the legs is really helpful here. Lots of bending, shift it back, come back once more. Shift it all the way back. Plant the left hand, coming into side plank on the left side. Bring both soles of the feet down. What's helpful here is to stick the butt out so you have a curve of the spine and arch the spine. Now we'll play with the feet. So there's lots of buoyancy. So first, left foot is down. Right toes lift up, and then bend the knees deeply, switch. Left toes come up. Exhale, come down. Maybe even this right arm kind of goes along with you. Left foot plants, come down. Right foot plants as the left knee glues now. Left toes glue into the right knee. Bring the right hand down, knee to nose. And then come all the way around tree pose, Vashisthasana. Lift the hips up. One more inhale. And then drip the toes back down. Your version of wild thing, or maybe just tripod side plank. However you'd like to express this. And then we take a seat. Come forward. Spread your wings wide. Reach the heart forward and fold. One more inhale. Shift forward. So a little bit of momentum here. Shift forward. We'll come into an L shape. And exhale, forward fold. Shuffle as you need. One wave of the spine up. And down. Let's go through this all the way through on each side now. One movement, one breath. And before we even lift, let's clasp the thumbs here. So as you lift up, unfurl. And then wave twice. Weight into the right leg. One leg mountain. And then exhale, unfold into airplane. Big step back as the arms reach forward. Back heel plants, draw back, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Grab the energy ball here. Wave it forward and back. Just once more here. Come all the way up, reverse. And grab it and move back. Right hand plants, side plank. Sink the knees deep, stick the booty out. Inhale, the left toes lift. Exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, the right toes lift. Exhale, sink. Inhale, left. Exhale, sink. I know this is new. Inhale, right. Now really glue it in. Left hand comes down, right knee comes to the nose. And come all the way around into tree pose. One more inhale. Exhale, right toes drip down. Your choice. Wild thing. And sink the hips down. You swing the arms around, forward fold. One inhale. Shift yourself forward, L shape. And exhale, forward fold. Figure out where you want to land. Bend the knees. Hook the thumbs and roll the spine up. Really pulling at the thumbs gives that extra bit of juicy resistance. And wave the spine. Weight into the left leg as the right knee comes up. And exhale, airplane. Invite the shakes in. Big step back. As the foot touches, the arms go forward. The back heel plants as you draw back. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, rainbow warrior. Shoot it towards the back. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, wave it all the way to the back. Left hand plants, come all the way around. Sometimes it would be nice to leave the right hand down as you get the feet settled. And then bend the knees, stick the booty out. Inhale, right toes, maybe come up. This hand guiding is helpful. Inhale, left toes. Engaging the core. Inhale, right toes. And exhale, left toes. This time really glue it. Imagine you could point the knee, has a light shooting up here. And then curl it down, knee to nose, all the way around, tree pose. Drip the right toes down, open up, wild thing or any variation. And exhale, wave. Down, forward fold. Shift forward, one last L shape here. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sink the hips. Sink the booty. Let's just take a few rounds of breath, feeling into the body, feeling sensations, noticing energy, noticing breath, noticing what happens when we give our body a little bit of time and attention and movement. A couple rounds of breath. Maybe hands to heart center, pouring forward in thanks and gratitude. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed. Would love to hear in the comments.